What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everyone's having a good Monday night. Wait for people to get in the chat. See how everybody's doing, how your sales have been going. I want to go over what I've been working on past day yesterday. Hopefully you guys joined the Fortunes and Reselling panel that we had. It was on Rise and Grind Pickers channel yesterday. Every Sunday night. If you're not part of it, make sure you join us. I forgot to post in the Facebook group when it was on, but next Sunday, I believe it's on the Bearded Pickers channel. So hopefully head over there, 8 p.m. Eastern. I want to show you some things what I've been doing in terms of eBay and what happened on FBA today, and kind of want to talk about what I do to kind of spruce things up on Amazon. I know that people spruce things up on eBay, right? And what's surprising for me is today I've had 0 eBay sales. I don't know about how everyone else has been doing today, but eBay has been dead. I've had one offer. I actually countered $5 more because they kind of lowballed me, but I would have taken the sale. Otherwise, it has been crickets today. Hopefully, has it been crickets for you guys? It's using the chat. Who's first here? Sandhill, how's it going? Alan Fulmer, Joey, Pac-Man, Mike, Alicia, Heart of the Dixie Flipper. What's up, Mike? What's going on? Yeah, Jory, Good Use Goods joined our channel the other day, or the panel yesterday. DJ West, what's up? Donna, how's it going? April hit 0 as well. Only 2 for Chris. Pac-Man, eBay's been really dead. I've changed all my old listings. Yeah, so that's one thing, right? To spruce up your listings on eBay. What I've been going in is you can mass select. If you go to your sell screen and you select all, you hit edit. You can edit between 0 to 500, 501 to 1,000, and so on. You can only edit up to 500 at a time. So I'm going in there, and you could just hit submit and not change anything. You can go that way. You can go in there and add things, change pictures up. Look at stuff that's been listed longest. So that's kind of some of the things I've been working on eBay. I've also been listing all the stuff I showed you this weekend. We were busy on the chat yesterday, so I didn't get much to do that. Busy with the kids this weekend. So I've been listing a bunch of stuff tonight, getting that stuff up. I'll show you what I picked up today. Mike, good sales yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was good for me. I did a ton of good sales yesterday. Mike, again, has crazy sales today. 3 sales for $235. Nice. Star City Picker, low dollars back-to-back, then crickets. So it looks like a lot of crickets today. Usually Monday, I've kind of been feeling out. I think Monday and Wednesdays are slow. But, yeah, Monday's kind of been pretty slow. Jerry C says, go Steelers. Roethlisberger was good to me. I had him in one of my fantasy leagues. Star City Picker, great sells yesterday. Hey, Mom, what's up? Yeah, yesterday was crazy. I had 25 out, 25 eBays, sold items, and I think 6 Amazon. Outdoor Girl hasn't been getting notifications. Maybe if you go on the YouTube on the channel, unselect the bell and reselect it. Duct tape inventory app. No, I have not. I'll look that up. Duct tape inventory. Donna, I use Google Sheets. I'll have to do another video on that. I've had a lot of new people come on since I've done a video. Duct tape inventory. All right. Every time I get an alert on my watch, I think it's a sale. All right. Before we get into FBA, again, 0 on eBay today. I did go out at lunch, and I found one thing. This thing does pretty well. The backpacks do well. This type of brand, this, I want to say model number. But I found a Storm. You can kind of see it. That's on the arm. These lightweight Under Armour zip-ups do pretty well, and especially if you can get the ones with different colors. This one's gray. It has a little bit of green on the sleeve. So this is actually the thumb hole, right? You can put your thumbs in there. So that's kind of cool. But this is the only thing I picked up today. $3.99 on this. I don't know where it is. Hold on. What I check? That should charge me for it. $4.99. So activewear for us, $4.99. It is a quarter zip. Usually these things, some sit, some sell pretty fast. So I got that. It's nice. I like it. One pick. Nothing has Under Armour on the back. But usually Under Armour I will pick up all the time, depending on the price. I haven't taken the dive in Amazon yet. Seemed just too demanding. Actually, it's great. Now I say it's great just because usually every night I'm shipping stuff out from eBay. Today, I'll show you what happened today on Amazon. Now, and we can get into eBay or Amazon here in a little bit, but here's what happened on Amazon today. 8 sold items for $432. Now, you can see my trend. My trend's pretty low. I don't know what's been happening. So we could talk a little bit about FBA, merchant fulfilled, what you do. You saw that long period of time in my bar that I've had 0 sold items. So there's certain things that I do that I go in to check things, and there are programs that you can do it once you have a lot of inventory. But since I only have, I think I have 25 listings, not many. I say high quantity, like 10 or 20. So not a lot of SKUs, a lot of one-off SKUs when I do get VCRs, but they sell out pretty quickly. So I have a lot of those heavy electronics in there. The low items and some of the VCRs I ship into FBA. Some of the stuff I keep here, I just haven't shipped it in yet. Alan, so Motorola radios I found in the neighbor's trash both worked and came with a charging base. Whoa, sold one for 50 and one for 70. Nice finds. That's kind of dumpster diving, right? Store was slow because I forgot to promote my listings again. See, I don't promote listings at all. I've never done that. I think I've done. Let me take that back. I've done it once, and I'm not sure if I still have one running, but I don't really. I probably should try it out. Can you break down all the monthly and storage fees? So Heart of Dixie Flipper, it depends. It depends on the item or how big the item is and what storage type it takes up. Now, what's nice is they will give you alerts. You'll get emails to say, hey, you're having storage fees being assessed coming up, and you can click on the link, and it will take you to the items that will potentially have storage fees. Let me flip over here. I want to make sure, because if you go on the front page here, and let me see if I can flip over. So right here, they'll give you a notification. It says, for me, 6 units will incur long-term storage fees on November 15th. So it gives you an alert when your storage fees will kick in. Here's an example of some of the fees of the items I have. These are really small items. So like one is 40 cents, 40 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents, and that's it. So it's probably total of what? $2. Now, if you get high quantity items in there, a ton of units, that's when you could potentially get a ton of fees. So there is a report that you can look on. It's called FBA inventory age. It's not much. I mean, if you start having thousands and thousands of units, that's when you should start regularly monitoring it. But I mean, they notify you enough that you know. And then if you don't want to keep them in there, let's say you're going to incur $100 in fees, you can dispose of the units or send them back to yourself. I think was it 15 cents? Someone in the chat, let me know. I thought I asked this before. I think it's 15 cents, right? So that's and then, or the other thing you could do is you can merchant fulfill everything. You can list it at your house and just sell it and incur 0 fees. So a lot of my VCRs I keep, and I should say half of them, I merchant fulfill them. A lot of my micro cassette recorders, I was merchant fulfilling them. Everyone is off a bit from the time change. Shopping schedule is off. True. Yeah, I'm pretty tired today. That is true. The hour difference. It's like it's really 11 o'clock right now, right? Hey Scott, what's up? No, it's not a spirit behind me. I was in the had a discussion last night. Shane Rise and Grind Picker said was talking about spirits, and I started seeing things last night. 50 cents, that's right. 50 cents to return, 10 to destroy. So on FBA, if you don't want to incur those fees, you can return the unit to yourself for 50 cents. And what's nice is when you return the unit, you get free shipping supplies. So you get boxes and uh, pillows back, which is nice. Thrill the Hunt, what's going on? All right, so some of the things that I do, and I'm not a seasoned FBA seller by any means, but when I started FBA, a lot of my stuff was merchant fulfilled, and I had a consistent sell-through rate from my micro cassette recorders. So after a while, if stuff wasn't selling, what I would do is when you go into your inventory page, you can click on the link of your inventory listing, and it will bring you to the front page of the Amazon uh, product page, just like you're going to buy it. And what you can do is for used electronics, you can click on used, and it will show your listing. You can see how far down or how far deep you are in the listing. So a lot of times what happens is someone's going to come in and lowball the listing. You can basically keep your price the same. You can equal the price or you can drop the price. I don't recommend dropping the price. I keep my stuff middle of the road. A lot of my stuff I can sell for 60 bucks, at least the micro cassette recorders. One of the listings was an FBA listing and they dropped it $5 below mine. And I had about 20 units. So those were some of the 8. That's one of the 8 that was included. So if I'm not selling the things and they were selling prior, I'll go in and I'll equal the listing price. Now I won't, if it's low and it's going to eat my profit, I won't touch it. I'll let them sell out and I'll be the next item on there. But that's a couple things you could do. You can invest in software, reprice it software, Scott, and we'll have a little more intel on the reprice of software. But basically what it does is you subscribe to software and it will reprice your listings based on constraints you give it. So it'll automatically drop your listings. So you're always in buy box contention potentially, but that's a more automated way. I don't have that software yet. I don't have enough inventory to make that profitable for me, but I will basically go in and I'll check the listing. I'll see how deep, how far down I've dropped. And I'll adjust accordingly. Now I've adjusted those Sonys, and that's why my Sony stuff is selling out pretty quickly. Thrill the Hunt says I've been trying to leave it as much as I can. Yeah, I try to leave it, given it's Q4 now. Those low ball people, the $30 people that have basically selling for nothing, at least on my buy price, it's not worth it for me to adjust the price. I'll let it sell out. Another thing that I do, let me share my screen. Become knowledgeable. This website takes a little while to get used to. We talked about camel before, like the animal. Look that up. 3 words back-to-back.com. The other thing, what you can do is keepa.com. Let me share my screen. And this website, what you can do, there's a Chrome extension. Install the Chrome extension on your if you use Chrome. I like it because what you can do is when let me go to new tab, let me go to Amazon. If you're searching on Amazon for inventory or you're just researching different things to buy, let's look up Sony VCR. And what happens is when you click on stuff, I'm just going to go in. So you can hover. That's a different plugin, but let's click in here. When you click into the listing, what happens is, here's Keepa, right? It pulls up this graph. So as you're going through your Amazon inventory and you come to these pages, you can see this automatically, or you can go to the website, keepa.com, right? What you do is in this, and I use the bare bones on this. So who's ever seasons will probably say, oh, you're not doing this and that. But high level, if you click in the ASIN, and I just copied one here. Let me go back here. If you guys go here down here to Amazon, you're at the actual Amazon listing, the VCR. You will find it down here in the additional information, the ASIN number. You can copy this number, or you can type in the product name into Keepa, and you can type it in here and hit enter. And it brings up the same graph. What you can do is here's the sales rank, new prices, or used and new prices. Now, what you're going to want to pay attention to is the sales rank. And that's this green graph here, green line. Whenever it drops down, the sales rank gets better, meaning it's a most likely it has sold. Now you can make a guesstimate it's sold. It hasn't sold, it goes up, right? It goes up in price. It's not selling. All of a sudden, sold happens. So you can see, you could probably see one, two. There's been 2 sales in the past, what, 2 weeks? So that's kind of how I use that. If you're not seeing sales in your item, pull up the Keepa graph and see if it's been selling. If it's been selling, then either you're out of price or someone's lowballed you or just someone else is buying another listing. I would love to see how other people use this, but that's really what I use sorry, Keepa for. Scott uses App Eagle. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you talking about App Eagle. Informed Co for your repricer. Yeah, you can. So once you get enough inventory, you can use repricer, set constraints, drop it down. I've heard that works pretty well. So basically, just like you do your eBay inventory, right? You want to monitor your Amazon, make sure how you're doing within the rank. You don't want to see yourself being in the 100th highest price item. Otherwise, you're going to hold on to it. You're going to have to weigh the pros and cons between FBA and merchant fulfilled. If you're FBA and you're only FBA listing, I would recommend raising your price because someone's going to walk into that listing and they're going to see they can get it in 2 days and they're going to buy, they're going to pay a little bit more for your item and not wait for the merchant fulfilled item. And that's like I think that's the way people operate. If I see everybody's selling FBA in that listing, I will try and get that into FBA, or I'll be the lowest merchant fulfilled. Now, depending on your profit, but if the listing's all merchant fulfilled, you can compete probably in merchant fulfilled, or you can raise the price and send it in FBA. But it's all personal preference how you want to do that. Sorry. So yeah, slow day today. Get some more listings up. We'll call it a night. I'm slowly on the verge of getting better, so we'll see what happens. I got probably 30 shirts to list still, so I'm gonna try and get majority of it listed. A little more tonight. Get that up there. I'll source again tomorrow, see what we get, and then I'll play around with the Amazon inventory. But again, if you're not on FBA and you have any questions, reach out to one of us. We'll help you out. But just try it. At least merchant fulfill something. Go out there, read the condition guidelines, and start with merchant fulfilling. It's the same as eBay, right? I mean, same as eBay. Packing fulfilling is the same. The conditions are a little more constrained. Always list it lower than you think, right? If it's used, good. Maybe sell it as used, acceptable. But play around with it. Definitely look into it. Now, if I never did Amazon, I would have 0 sales tonight. So keep in mind different platforms. Open your mind to Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark. Don't be afraid to go out there and look at different platforms because you don't want to limit yourself. But is it possible to visit your store? Yeah, you could search some of the stuff I showed you. I'm pretty some of the stuff I sell that's pretty out there. If you know my floor, you'll find my floor, but you'll find some of the stuff. If you follow my Instagram, you could be able to look up what I sell. So that's all I had tonight, guys. Quick show. I'm gonna get some more stuff listed. Source tomorrow. Get some more stuff on Amazon, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.